How I Stopped Chasing Love and Started Being Pursued, Part 3. You guys love Part 1, 2, so I'm going to hit you guys with number 3. And this was the part I was scared to talk about a little bit, but let's do it. Sit down. I didn't become the woman who gets pursued because I'm perfect. I became her because I finally admitted to the truth. I used to confuse attention with affection and affection with commitment, and that's what I healed next. Number 1, I admitted I was addicted to almost love. He almost chose me. He almost prioritized me. He almost became the man he kept promising to be. But almost is emotional poverty. I was living off crumbs like if it was a buffet. For example, the day he said, "I'm just not ready," I heard, if I keep trying harder, he will be. Now, when a man says he's not ready, I believe him the first time. I leave before his confusion becomes my self-esteem wound. Number 2, I realized my attachment was not love, it was fear. That anxious attachment, fear. That avoidant attachment, fear. Fear of starting over, fear of being alone, fear that no one will choose me fully over again. For example, I stayed with a man who gave me anxiety because my nervous system whispered, chaos is familiar. Peace felt boring because I never had experienced it. And the moment I had a peaceful relationship, I didn't know how to exist in that. My nervous system didn't know how to function in that. So I sabotage a lot of it. Now, if a man disrupts my peace, he loses access, not just intimacy. Number 3, I stopped begging men to care by overgiving. I thought cooking, planning, deep conversations, being understanding would make him step up. It didn't. It made him more comfortable. For example, when he apologized, but nothing changed, the old me will cook to reset the vibe. New me? Hell no. The new me replies, "Thank you for apologizing. Your behavior will show me the rest." Silence answered quicker than he ever did. Number 4, I realized withholding standards is self-abandonment. I used to tell men, "It's fine, I'm chill, whatever works." It wasn't fine. I wasn't chilled. I was scared. For example, a man would ask me to hang out last minute. I used to say yes, hoping it would turn into something real, especially if I liked him. Now I say, I don't do spontaneous link-ups. Let me know when you plan something, and let me know. And we'll see if it works for me. Men who want you rise to structures. The ones that don't, they will disappear. And that is protection, not rejection. Now, there's nuance in this because you're in a relationship. It's fine to do spontaneous things with your partners from time to time. Like I just went to Puerto Rico with my partner, and it was spontaneous. We booked it on Friday. On Saturday, we were on the flight. Perfect. But we are in a dynamic, a commitment. It's different. There's nuance in that. It's just knowing how to maneuver in that, okay? Number 5, and this is major, I started grieving the old me instead of punishing her. I used to shame myself. Why did I tolerate that? Why did I beg? Why did I stay? We don't do that anymore. Because I didn't know better. I hadn't healed yet. And because of her, I am who I am today. Because of her, I'm wiser. Because of her, I'm smarter. Because of her, I read energy so damn well better. One night I sat on the floor crying, not over a man, but crying over the version of me that believed she deserved pain. Because it's so sad for you to even think that. Where the fuck did that belief come from? I know where it comes from now that I've done the work. Like, I've never struggled with attracting provider men, but I did struggle with attracting emotionally available men. I was emotionally unavailable to myself, and I attracted that to other people. And also, it was a childhood wound for my dad. And I remember that night, I literally told myself that my inner child, because that's who's really the wound is your inner child, the little girl in you. And I remember like looking at myself in the mirror, saying to her, "I'm never abandoning you again." And I've kept my word to her, and she trusts me more. That's why I trust my decisions more. That's why I trust my intuition more, and my feeling and my anxiety and everything I that comes up when I'm around certain people. Number 6, I have built a life so full that love has become an addition and not a lifeline. I stopped needing a man to choose me. I choose myself daily, loudly, and without asking for permission. For example, instead of spiraling when he ghosted, I booked a Pilates class. I updated my body goals. I focused on making more money. I cleaned up my space and I made myself a gourmet dinner. I spent time with my daughter. I read more. I put deposits and in banks that will pay me back. My life became a place I wanted to be, and that made men wanted to be there. Understand? That's how everything works. And here's the truth I learned the hard way. The woman who chases is wounded. The woman who waits is hopeful. But the woman who gets pursued, she's the one who finally realizes she's the prize and she acts accordingly. You don't attract better men by playing hard to get. You attract better men by becoming the version of you who stops tolerating those things. By healing the version of you who tolerated the wrong ones. If you're ready to finally stop repeating the same cycles, regulate your nervous system, be the woman who gets chosen without performing, and raise your standards, that's exactly what I teach inside the Feminine Reset. Because your new life starts the moment you choose you. And if you're ready for a reset, the link is in the bio. I don't know what date of the week is. I'm back home. I'm posting consistently. I have great content for you guys. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.